Mensuration. In this chapter, we will go through formulas which will help in finding the area, perimeter, volume, etc. of a geometrical figure. When we look at an empty box, an empty bowl, and empty container, it has some space and we can keep things in that space. A classroom has space for students to sit in. Likewise, a solid occupies fixed amount of space. Solids occur in different shapes, that is, cuboid, cube, cylinder, sphere, cone, triangular prism, etc. The table below shows some useful planar figures. Here, we see the characteristics, the perimeter, and the area of these figures. For a triangle, the sum of interior angles is 180 degree. The sum of any two sides is greater than its third side. Opposite angle of its greater side is greater and the opposite angle of its smaller side is smaller. The perimeter of a triangle is given by the sum of all its sides. The area of a triangle is given by half into base into height. Scalar triangle. In a scalar triangle, all sides are unequal and all angles are unequal. The perimeter of a scalar triangle is again given by the sum of all its sides. And the area is half of the sum of all its sides. In an isosceles triangle, two sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal to each other. Opposite angles of equal sides are equal. Perpendicular distance from the common vertex of equal sides bisects the third unequal side. The area of an isosceles triangle is given by the formula shown on the screen. In an equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. All angles of an equilateral triangle also are equal and they are 60 degree each. The perimeter of an equilateral triangle becomes 3a as all the sides are equal. The area of an equilateral triangle is given by the formula shown on the screen. Right-angled triangle. One angle is right angle, that is 90 degree. In a right-angled triangle, base square plus perpendicular square is equal to hypotenuse square, which is called the Pythagoras theorem. The perimeter of a right-angled triangle is given by the sum of all its sides. The area of the right-angled triangle is shown on the screen. Quadrilateral. In a quadrilateral, the sum of all four angles is 360 degrees. The perimeter of a quadrilateral also is given by the sum of all its sides. And the area is given by the formula shown on the screen. Trapezium. In a trapezium, one pair of opposite sides is parallel. The sum of opposite sides in a trapezium is 180 degree. The perimeter is given by the sum of all its sides. And the area of the trapezium is given by the formula shown on the screen. Parallelogram. In a parallelogram, the opposite sides are parallel and equal. Opposite angles also are equal. The sum of adjacent angles are 180 degree and the diagonals bisect each other. The perimeter of a parallelogram is 2 times the sum of A and B. And the area of a parallelogram is given by the formula shown on the screen. Rectangle. In a rectangle, opposite sides are parallel and equal. And each angle is equal to 90 degree. The perimeter of a rectangle is 2 times the sum of its length and breadth. The area of a rectangle is given by the product of length and breadth. Rhombus. Opposite sides are parallel in rhombus. All the sides are equal and the diagonals are perpendicular to each other. The perimeter of a rhombus is 4a as all the sides are equal. and the area of the rhombus is half of the product of its diagonals. Square. In a square, opposite sides are parallel and all sides are equal. All angles are equal to 90 degrees and the diagonals are equal and perpendicular to each other. In this figure, AC is equal to BD and AC is perpendicular to BD. The perimeter of a square is 4A as all the sides in a square are equal. And the area of the square is A square or half of the square of its diagonals. Circle. In a circle, the distance from the center to any point on the circle is always equal. This distance is called radius. The diameter of a circle is twice its radius. The perimeter of a circle is given by 2 pi r. And the area of a circle is given by pi r square. Semicircle. Angle in semicircle is always equal to 90 degrees. The perimeter of a semicircle is given by the formula shown on the screen. And the area of a semicircle is given by half into pi r square.